Hello, everybody from Michigan and whoever is watching this around the world. Today, I am working on a MTD Trail Flight mini bike. I got this frame here in Michigan. I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I have no idea yet. I need the seat on my other one, and stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the frame yet. I'm just going to, clean it up and make it nice and put the new bearings in here and stuff and prime it and do some painting with it. You can see all my little parts in here. I did the wheel in here with a wire brush. I'm going to try doing a chrome marker and see how that comes out on it. Got the plate bracket to clean up and got the tail light and stuff like that. So yeah, when you work on a project like this, you got all sorts of little things, that you have to, consider and do, and it takes time for all this stuff. Plus it takes a little money to do it, which isn't too bad. This here is, like I said, this is my MTD. This was made by the same company here in 1970s. This is actually a mud bug. This is like the only one that actually, this style, that actually this whole fiberglass goes farther to the front. And which is pretty neat. You can see it says right there, mud bug. And I give this a paint job of crayon glitter paint. And seemed to work pretty good. The only thing was, and the other thing I have to do yet, is it kind of did a little bit of red in it, in a turquoise color. And that was kind of strange. And I had to fix the sides. They were worn out. I had the fiberglass both sides and stuff like that. And this one here, I end up getting from Stanton a brand new differential. This is a new old stock Briggs and Stratton motor with the 5-horse. And I ended up putting new MTD, actually, disc brakes, and I ended up doing the two spindles for the rear tires. So these are MTD lawnmower and rim tires, and it works well. They're like the cheapest you can get brand new, pretty much off eBay if you got, anything to get for tires. Got a new one for the front. That's like what they call an offset rim. And that's actually got the hubs, new bearings in it, new bolt, stuff like that. And I did the thumb throttle, which works better than the twist. And but anyways, this is on this one double brake setup that I did here, which I still got to figure out the brakes a little better. This is a mud bug by MTD also, one that I got in Michigan. And this one here has got a Tecumseh motor on it. I believe it's an 8-horse. And this is like a new old stock motor that I end up inquiring off of eBay. The people that had this were the first owners. I had to, really do a lot of stuff to this. It was sitting in the brush for many years, and I had to fix the mechanical brakes. The old ones didn't work. So I ended up using some of the new levers that were actually better than the new ones. And then you got your spring returns on these, which works pretty good. And it's got the same differential. I greased it, put the new bearings in there, the carriers. I didn't change the spindles on it, but it's got the same tires and rims as the other one. And you can also get this black trim that out. But for being outside, don't look too bad. There's some abrasions and a few cracks, but you know, there was some couple rust holes through, but I think it looks pretty darn good. But OMB, they're the ones I got the fender from. Tractor Supply, what I mentioned earlier about new rims and tires for the front, offsets. You want them to be the same on both sides. And so that worked well. I just had to drill the holes in here for this hub. And it does need a couple little things yet on it. You can see my brand new brakes. Return springs are working good. But the chrome came out good. There's some acid stuff you can get, some stuff to soak your chrome. It didn't come out 100%, but it's a lot better than it was. And so yeah, I'm pretty pleased how this actually came out, even though it was so rough. Mud bug. This one is a Muskin Dune Cat. I just inquired this earlier this year, and you can see I've been doing some fiberglass work on this here, because you could see where the fender was pretty much taken off when I got it in the Warren, Detroit area in Michigan, which is going to need some TLC yet. It's going to need some support for the seats, because we got a little bit of cracking going on here because it goes down too much and it pulls everything else. So I'm thinking that I'm pretty much gonna not do anything with this for a while, and it needs different tires, and I'm thinking about changing this all over to 4-lug. And it's got a Briggs & Stratton, probably a 5-horse. There's my Trisport front end suspension, 1970-ish. It's got a Kohler motor. I believe I put a Kohler motor on the back. Runs good. No seat cushion on any of these. And let's see, I'm trying to think of this. The seat cushion that did come with it, it's almost like a custom job. But yeah, this is my collection here. This is more motorcycle parts that or mini bike parts that I've been trying to strip down. And this is what I'm doing now. I am stripping some of the rust off here with the wire wheel. And this is what the shock and stuff connect to, and this connects to the, the fork and stuff like that. This is where the wheels go. So it's kind of interesting setup for suspension. And this is actually what I use, which gets in, and strips her down all sizes of wire wheels you can get. And works good. You can use a steel wool. It's 003. I don't know, it's a steel wool. That works real good. And but anyways, There's my snowmobile project. So yeah, I got enough of them. Well, I guess that is it. And thanks from Michigan. And thanks for watching.